When you look at me, I see something and I know that we will be.
Every day there are people who live in fear of an abusive relationship or a relative. Joining us today, we have Joe Garofalo from Safe Space Foundation, and he's joined by motivational speaker and author about domestic abuse survival, Jonathan Spikes. They're here to bring awareness to the issue of abuse, and we're actually going to talk about your personal experience in just a moment. But I first of all want to talk about the event that's coming up that can really get people involved and help raise awareness as well. So talk to me about this event that's right around the corner.
The event is Friday, Evolution to Freedom, Men Taking a Stand Against Domestic Violence. Because as I go around and I speak, I understand and I realize that men have been absent from the conversation in all the wrong ways. So we're trying to bring an awareness that all men are not batterers. There are more good men than there are bad men, and that men are also victims of domestic violence.
Okay, and in comes Safe Space Foundation. So how are the two tied? Tell me more about Safe Space.
That's correct. You know, we're here today to show support to Jonathan for his event. You know, Safe Space Foundation is a foundation, an organization that deals with victims of domestic violence and survivors. You know, we have different programs for them. We supply emergency shelter, financial assistance. We do advocacy and education programs. So in this regard, we you know, help with victims of domestic violence. So we're really actually throwing our support behind Jonathan in this event to show how men can stand up. And, you know, it's not just a woman issue. It's about the community and to help out.
It is. You hear so little about abuse and men. I don't know if it's because there's a fear of speaking up, if it's assumed that it's taboo, but you hear so little about it. And I think this is truly one of the first events that's coming up in the public that's really trying to shed light on this very serious matter.
Right. It's to show that men are taking a stand to join in with the women and the children, because it is a people's issue, and that's why it's very important that all the men who can hear my voice right now, they participate and join in with this event to show that men are just as concerned as everyone else about domestic violence and healthy relationships.
Okay. And in comes Safe Space, and I want to talk about who do you turn anyone away?
No, we don't turn anybody away.
Male, female?
Male, female. You know, we have 2 shelters that we run, and also transition apartments for people who need assistance. There's also financial assistance. For the men, we have allocated hotel rooms in case they need a place to stay in the interim. So no, we don't turn anybody away.
Okay, I think very important. And you've got the event coming up. It is this Friday, and it's a wine and cheese reception. Yes. What is the rundown? Are you going to be sharing your personal story?
Yes, I'm going to share my personal story, because once upon a time I was in a domestic violence relationship while working at the Miami-Dade Police Department, which made me afraid to tell anyone because of the job that I had and the social stigma and everything like that. And so I'm using that experience to help educate the public and everyone else that men too are victims of domestic violence, and once we address it, we can all join together and take a stand. So we need you all to come out to this great event, Evolution to Freedom, Men Taking a Stand Against Domestic Violence, at the Art Fusion Gallery. All
right, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your story, too, and being so brave to shed light on this very serious issue. The Evolution to Freedom Wine and Cheese reception is this Friday, October 21st from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Art Fusion Gallery in Miami. Tickets $35 and can be purchased at the event or jonathanspikes.com. For more information, visit safespacefoundation.org. And if you need help, please do not hesitate to call the 24-hour crisis hotline, 1-800-500-1119. Guys, thanks again for being here, and good luck at the event. Trina, over to you.